Hey y'all, come on in the building. We're gonna give everybody some time to join our Tuesday night live, y'all. What was this? Somebody got some foresight. Somebody planning, y'all. I got the 3 of Wands. I feel like your person is planning something. Hey love, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm gonna get into the back end of the studio here and see if I can monitor it from both ends. All right, we're going to give time. Y'all make sure y'all start sending the hearts up. Go and talk it up in the chat so that people are alerted that we live. And we're going to get into the message, y'all. Y'all know we got a full moon coming up. So, we're going to look into the energy. You versus them type of energy. See what's going on between you and your divine counterpart. Right? See what this full moon in Gemini is bringing in, right? On for my lover's child. Just for the lover in you, child. Just a little bit of the lover in you. I think Neo is your channel song, y'all. That's what's playing. Somebody say y'all sick of the love songs. That's what's playing, y'all. Somebody say I'm over it. You ready to move on? Somebody say you ready to move on. You tired of the love songs, child. All right, y'all. We're gonna get into the energy. All right. If you're new to the live, welcome. I am the Lady Empath 1111, y'all. We're going to see what's going on in the energy. Full moon in Gemini. There's also a lot taking place. We have winter solstice coming up on December the 21st. All right. I hope you guys are ready for 2026, y'all. See, the new 2025 is the year of the snake, y'all. So there was a lot that had to be revealed in this year. People you know, people in your life, right? People in your divine counterparts' life. This is about exposure, right? So the year of the snake is about exposure. But let's be clear, the year 2029, that's the fire horse. All right, if you got fire in your charts, but all that is stepping out, y'all. Yeah, somebody you got to call a truce, though. I got 4 of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck. Somebody, it might be time for you to make a decision, though. See, this is coming up on you, Divine Feminine. I feel like you are at a place now where God needs you to be at this resting place with this 4 of Swords energy, but you also have a very difficult decision to make. 2 of Swords. Somebody, you might have 2 people to choose from. It's 2 men on this card, y'all. I don't know. There's a decision, though. I feel like this could be work or it could be love. Maybe you have to decide between a job or love, right? There's definitely a difficult decision that seems to be taking place, y'all. A lot of air energy here. All right, a lot of air energy. All right, notification for somebody, child. I just got a notification. All it said was, okay, yes. All right, that's your message. Okay, yeah, because you got to make a decision, though, and you got to stop fighting against it. See, you're supposed to be in your resting season as Divine Feminine. See, this is how you are. You're supposed to be resting, but we also have the Chariot here. See, I feel like you're dealing with a king who's trying to figure out what direction they want to go with the Chariot. I feel like someone has a very difficult decision to make, though. This could be you or your person. Somebody wants to take an action towards love. That's what the Chariot is. Like, somebody knows that you're a part of their destiny. I'm seeing the 3rd out here. This is the number 7. 7 is the number of spirituality. Somebody knows that you are part of their destiny, but they also have very high ambitions and they're very motivated. Like, whoever this king is, they like a take control type of person. But I feel like there's been some type of division between the 2 of you guys with this 2 of Swords. Yeah, you like a man with intelligence. I love that. Or someone loves your intellect. Somebody, you wear glasses. Your person likes to see you dress up. Like, somebody, if you got a corporate job, your person loves to see you like talk business or handle business. It's something about your intellect. I'm hearing sapiosexual. Like, somebody loves the way that you think. It's more about your intellect than what you understand. And see, a lot of times, Divine Feminine, you got to understand what your person is attracted to, because whoever this person is, they are highly attracted to your intellect and your intelligence. They find your conversation intellectually stimulating, and that is a very important part of the relationship. Someone loves your ambition as well. You're very ambitious. All right, very ambitious. That's the Queen of Swords energy. You're very career focused as well. Someone, you generating several streams of income is what I'm hearing, and this person loves that about you. Yeah, because this is someone who's in leadership theirself, but they just weren't open to love when you met them. See, I got the 4 of Cups, but this is someone who is in leader energy. Y'all see, shit, this is the King of Wands. Stop playing. Somebody, your person loves nice watches. That came out in one of the other readings, y'all. Like, somebody, you dealing with someone who loves like the finer things in life, but they weren't really open to love Yeah. How y'all doing, y'all? Let me take a quick break. Who we got in the building tonight, y'all? Y'all know I get the channeling. I got, who is that? Ebony. I see Rita, of course, holding it down. Welcome in, y'all. I love it. All right, who else we got? Make sure y'all sending up the hearts. Y'all know YouTube algorithms are a little different. So on here, you can send the super thanks, super chats, all of that stuff. Y'all talk it up in the comments. You know, you can send the hearts and stuff is here as well. All right, all donations are always appreciated. We gonna get into the energy tonight, y'all. We just seeing what's taking place with this full moon in Gemini when it comes to you and your king child. Kings and queens only, y'all. We don't deal with karmics on my channel. Right now, if a karmic comes out, we'll talk about them. But right now, I have a king here who understands their destiny and that you are a part of it. Y'all, I got a new tarot deck. It's called Pop Art Tarot. Y'all know I'm a deck connoisseur. I am. I love beautiful art, right? I love beautiful art. I love pictures. So you know me, I'm always getting new decks. If anybody want to send me something for Christmas, send me some decks. All right, if you want to know my business mailing address, just Google the Lady Empath 1111 and it comes up. And that address is my business address. All right. So if you want to send me something, go on to Amazon or Etsy and send some nice decks, ones that you want to see. And whoever sends me the deck, when I use it, of course, I will shout you out. All right. But your person was very apathetic when it comes to love. Like, love was never their thing. Like, they were unhappy. But I feel like this is someone who's been unhappy in a lot of areas in their life. See, this is emotional apathy. So whoever you're dealing with, while they are in their King of Wands energy, very nice looking, very career driven, very money focused, they were also closed off in the heart space though with this Four of Cups. And I feel like that's why your division, like you've been divided. The Two of Swords is coming up on the feminine energy, and you may consider maybe moving on because, like I said, y'all, I see two masculine energies here. Like maybe you were trying to figure out, am I gonna, be here, or is there somewhere else that I need to be because someone I feel has been very closed off in their heart. All right, make sure you give the video a thumbs up as you're watching, y'all. We got 16 people watching, 10 thumbs up. So make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Now, the sun is here, y'all. So I do feel like there's a lot of healing and positivity that's coming towards this union. Your person has been carrying a lot. 10 of Wands on their back. Someone has been very burdened by their life. Stress is causing many issues in love. Yeah, the Lovers is right behind that. See, your person is carrying a lot of weight on their shoulders. Stress, and it's causing a lot of issues in love between the two of you guys. It could be work. Like somebody, they don't know how to just leave work at work. Like somebody goes to work, but then they bring all of the stress, the problems home with them. And that is absolutely impacting your relationship. But somebody has to understand, though, the struggles of this world. It's daily struggles, y'all. And everybody, as long as you live and breathe in this world, you're going to have struggles. It's how you see those struggles and what you do with them. See, the sun is here, and you are like the illumination of sun for this person because of who you are. You bring a lot of joy, a lot of love, a lot of positivity to the relationship. High energy, like somebody loves your energy. But the thing about this person is, it's like they can be with you and everything in the world feels better. But as soon as they leave your presence, they allow every burden in their life to come right back on their back. And that's why you could feel tired at times, because this isn't someone who's karmic, but they are very overwhelmed with life. And because they carry that weight, you feel that weight. Yeah, you feel it. But this is wish fulfillment. I got the 9 of Cups. Yeah. Somebody, you about to have a lot of positivity coming from this. Yeah. Something you're working on too. Someone, you could be a baker or a chef or herbologist or herbalist. Thank you, herbalist. Someone, you could be an herbalist. I'm seeing somebody here making little things. See all of that stuff up there, child? You over here focus on what it is you need to be focused on. Why? Because when you, divine feminine, focus on what makes you happy, that allows your person to deal with their own stress. You don't need to be taking on nobody else's burden. I don't care if this is your husband you've been married to 20 years. Their burden is their burden. You are to be the sovereignty of God, which means you need to be at peace. See, you are creating your own wish fulfillment. Someone, you have a lot of talent in you, and you cultivate people. Like somebody, you bring people together in partnerships. Even career coaching. I'm hearing someone, you could be a career coach, personal development coach, right? So you are receiving a lot of financial rewards because of the things that you're working on. See, the 9 of Cups is on your energy. You have to make the choice or the decision, though, to separate yourself from this divine masculine at this time, because they burden. Overload. Look at all of the stuff they're carrying on their back, y'all. Somebody is carrying a whole lot of burdens on their back. And see, it's not for you to assist anybody with their burdens. No. That's something everyone has to be able to work out for themselves. Yeah, instability. Because if not, you're going to be looking like this, child. Trying to carry this person burdens got you like this. So when you got to the point, Divine Feminine, where you became overwhelmed, you begin to even distrust your partner, right? Because of this overwhelming anxiety and stress. But the stress is on them, y'all. And a lot of times when you're closely energetically tied with someone and they going through their own stressors in life, the instability that they're going through will absolutely be mirrored back to you. And now you over here stressed, wondering out why you stressed out, and it's really not even your energy. It's not even your energy. Facts. Ace of Swords. It's not your energy. See, you needed clarity on what's taking place. What you're doing, you need to have a meaningful conversation. Yeah, because see, you got to stay focused. Look, that thing say stay focused. Yeah. Eight of Wands. Somebody's coming in quickly, though. There's going to be some type of exciting surprise. Somebody wants to work out something with you. Yeah, the Fool is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's going to take the leap of faith because they understand that they needed balance in their own life. See, the Two of Pentacles with the Fool. Somebody understands that they have been overwhelmed and they needed more balance in their life. Somebody, your person has nice eyes. Somebody, your person got dimples, right? But your person had to understand balance, love, work, right? Family, being adaptable to changes in their relationship, as well as you can't be in a relationship, especially not with a queen, if you trying to juggle this, that, the other, and then the queen is last. Like, that's not how it works, y'all. And that's why I say, as the Divine Feminine, you have to know when to back up, right? You have to understand, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this right now. If you don't have time, you're overwhelmed, you carrying a lot on your shoulders, you're balancing, and you get to the point where you looking like this because you like, what we doing here? Well, somebody, you had to back up your energy. You took back your power. That's all that is. This is somebody saying, you know what? I need to be able to balance my life, because as a part of the journey, y'all, it's about incorporating the two together. You're not in a union if you in it by yourself, y'all. And I tell people, you hold on to stuff just to say you in union, even if it's a marriage. You know how many people stay married and y'all, it's like two ships passing in the wind. Y'all can't even meet in the middle anywhere yet, right? So everything requires balance. Somebody, your person could like to play pool. I'm seeing somebody shoot pool, or y'all like to shoot pool together. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Your person ain't giving up. They're persevering. You could be seeing 999. I got Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. Your person is persevering. There's going to be a final battle, though. It's one more thing. Oh, yeah, child, because your channel song is Let It Burn. Hey. I'm telling you, it's one more. It says the final battle before success. It's something else going on in the energy, y'all. Let's clarify what this final battle might be. Girl, that thing say, let it burn. Usher. Deja vu, I saw at the bottom of the deck. Uh-oh, y'all. Somebody, I don't know. What's this final? What is the final battle? What is this final battle? Your person is going to persist through it, though. Damn, y'all, the car fell on the floor under the desk. What is this? Oh, yeah. Somebody, your person been trying to secure the bag. Stop playing. That thing say bag secured. I told you there's going to be one final thing. And if this has been the hold up with your person, if you know your person has been working, something about money, trying to stabilize their income, well, that's what it is. It says the final battle before success. Somebody's about to secure the bag. It says achieving goals, mission accomplished. See, somebody, your person has been working on financial stability in order to get it locked. Child, your person said we locked in, but I need my money to be locked in, right? So whoever this is, it is. Like, they've been working on securing the bag. And any king that is a king is absolutely going to do what, y'all? Secure the bag. You ain't gonna have no damn king that's gonna be over here broke. Somebody been over here trying to secure the bag. They tired though. They in the Nine of Wands, but they also had a wake-up call, y'all. Somebody got to say, hey, what you doing here? Yeah, somebody been served with a wake-up call. Because let me tell you something. You can secure the bag all you want, but that don't mean your person is going to be there waiting. And see, that's the difference. See, Divine Masculine who are 3D focused, yeah, you need financial stability, but not at the cost of your relationship. Why? Because it shouldn't cost you anything. Right? Divine Feminine don't need anything other than time and attention, y'all. So when you got to think, if your person's focus is on securing the bag, they really don't even understand your needs, because it's not about that, right? Everyone should secure the bag, absolutely, but not at the sake or the cost of your person. That's stupid. Because what is it, y'all? What is it called? What profits a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Right? So if you are his soul, what profit is it? You can go out there and work all day long. You can secure all the bags you want. But when you turn around and she's not there anymore, That bag is left by itself. Who cares, y'all? So you got to understand, though, right? People who, yeah, go and secure the bag. We love that. But if the bag is more important than your person, then that's a problem. Somebody has a wake up call, though. It says spiritual awakening, child. Somebody's gaining sudden clarity that they can't ignore anymore. What's this wake up call? Let it burn. I told you, look, let it burn. Usher is your song, child. Breaking cycles. Somebody, you got a king that's breaking some type of cycle. They letting it burn, child. Yeah, somebody's ending harmful patterns in their own life in order to set free. Like, this is something that this person has done many times. See, this is somebody who they live their life like this, y'all. 4 of Cups. Like, they live their life not even open to love, but very financial focus, right? But you got to understand balance and everything. This is a cycle. Somebody got a wake up call that if they don't break this cycle, something about to happen. It says endings, harmful patterns. Yeah. Because you might have a decision made. Somebody, you might have a secret admirer. You might have 2 people to choose from. And I feel like your person is getting a wake up call that time waits on no one, right? Time waits on no one. See, that 2 of Swords is your decision. Somebody, you got a secret admirer. That thing says secret admirer 2. Right? Hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest, someone's watching. So you can have someone watching, but I feel like your person may feel it in the energy and it's serving them with a wake up call. Why? Because you share energy with your person. It's 717, y'all. 7 is spirituality. 1 is new beginnings. What is in between you and your person, right? Is the 1. Y'all share a soul. Let me tell you, when your glow up is real, when divine feminine begins to glow and you send that magnetic frequency out to the universe, you will have multiple masculine interested in you. And that's why I tell my divine feminine, you need to focus on you. You will be magnetic to everyone when you walk in your goddess energy. You over here worrying about Peter, Paul, and John them, but when you get yourself together, you're going to have multiple opportunities. Why? Who's not attracted to the light? Stop playing. Stop playing. Who's not attracted to the light, y'all? So that's why I tell you, you got to be the light, because ain't nobody studying these people that can't make a decision when you are the light. And that's why when you begin to understand the goddess code of divine feminine, you will stop asking questions about when they gonna make a decision to choose you, and you understand that everyone chooses you. And if they don't choose you, it's because they don't have eyes to see. Who doesn't choose a queen? Stop playing. Yeah, somebody, your person is breaking a cycle, though, of love. Your channel song is Avant Kiki Wyatt, My First Love. See, this is someone maybe they've never been in love before, but they want to choose you. My first love. Somebody's breaking a cycle. What is this cycle? Yeah, of wearing this mask. See, somebody, when you met your person, they were on the rebound, or you. Somebody was on the rebound and somebody was still hurt. And I don't feel like you know this. And I feel like this is your person. Your person could have still been hurting from some type of past relationship. And when they found you, what they thought they were going to get was temporary comfort. They didn't know they was going to get a whole soul contract, y'all. See, somebody thought that it was a temporary. Nah, hell, it could have been you. Shit, maybe you thought it was temporary, right? But no, it's not. And this is something that's permanent. What is this that fell out? Yeah, child, it's cuffing season. Stop playing. That thing say December. What's today's date, y'all? Don't play. Right? It's December. It's cuffing season. But somebody had to be able to make a decision about what they want. Again, temporary relationships. Somebody had commitment issues, y'all. Two of these cards are about temporary rebound and cuffing season. This is about people who don't plan for longevity, right? They don't plan. Like, this is, everybody thought it was temporary. Yeah, it's just gonna be temporary. Yeah, this is a rebound situation. Hell, maybe you thought that it was temporary as well, but no. Somebody is breaking a cycle of wearing some type of mask, though, like hiding their emotions. See, this is the breaking cycle right here. What's behind the mask? Right? See, this is a cycle, though. Your person is someone who never shows people their true, authentic self. They wear a mask. So now they have to break the cycle of what is behind the mask, right? Why? Like, why are they wearing a mask? Like, that's the question that somebody is beginning to ask themselves, because they receiving a wake-up call. Because this you, queen. Girl, look at you. You over here on the beach. This is the second card where you over here like this. Look, same thing. You in your 4 of Swords energy, you don't have time. Look, you over here on the beach. Somebody, you love the water, girl. Look, luxury lifestyle. Child, you over here chilling. And whoever this is, it's like, look, it's cupping season. You gonna piss or get off the pot. That's what I just heard. Somebody said, you're going to piss or get off the pot. Like, what we doing here? Because you trying to be relaxing on the beach, and this is somebody who's still trying to figure out what mask they going to put on, y'all. So someone has to be able to see beyond the mask. They got to see what's real and what's fake. And I feel like this is someone who is going to, yeah, and you're not a hopeless romantic. See, hopeless romantic came out in the reverse, but I'm gonna tell you what I heard God say. See, a lot of times, divine feminine, you get into the energy of this. Well, maybe it's just a dream. Maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. God is never gonna give you an envision or a vision for your love life that cannot be fulfilled. Anything that you dream is because you can have it. You might just be dreaming about the wrong person, though. Right? See, a hopeless romantic, it's not that you're hopeless, it's just that you believe in fairy tales. Why? Because you are meant to have the fairy tale. But you got to choose carefully who you want to have that fairy tale with, because you can have forever when you choose someone who also wants forever. And your person, poker face, stop playing. Somebody, your person got a bald head, right? Your poker face, child. Poker face. This is someone who does not show their emotions or their feelings. They hide their feelings, and it's impossible to read. Emotionally detached. You would never know what this person was thinking, child. Yeah, and sometimes you feel like they have a hidden agenda, but I don't feel like they have a hidden agenda. It's just that, like, somebody pretends to be busy a lot because they don't want you to truly see how they feel. They don't want to open up. See, this is what this energy is. See, poker face. I want to clarify poker face. What's poker face? Why does this person not open up? The Fool. I love it. Because they're trying to figure out their journey, y'all. Like, this is somebody who is confused by the journey that they own, child. The Fool. Somebody hides their feelings, but I heard a fool in love. Like, somebody, this person absolutely is head over heels for you. But you want them to make a decision. That damn Two of Wands. Because you like, what we doing here? But guess what, y'all? Everything is fine. Right? You want wish fulfillment. You got the Nine of Cups here. But God said, you know what? You have it. Everything is fine. Your person is on the journey. And see, I love when the Fool card comes out, y'all. Because not everybody is embracing the journey. There's nothing wrong with the Fool. That means that your person is actually embracing. They are taking the leap of faith. But there are still some decisions that need to be made. Somebody might have to leave some folk behind. Right, with the Five of Pentacles being out here, but somebody is absolutely on their journey. So you don't have to be worried. See, your person be talking about they booked and busy, but I also feel like they just be avoiding what? Their own subconscious fears, the moon. Somebody, your person always busy, or at least they pretend to be, is what I'm hearing God say. They ain't really busy. They're not. This is someone who, again, they don't want to show you how they truly feel. So if they spend time with you, guess what, Queen? You're going to feel it. You're going to see it. You're going to see it in their eyes. You're going to feel it in their energy. This is someone who avoids you because of their own subconscious fears. And they know that being with you makes them have to make a decision. Because they ain't trying to let you go. Four of Pentacles. Like, they're not trying to let you go, but they also aren't opening up to show you exactly how they feel. And I feel like you're someone, you watch a lot of TV shows, and it's you watching the TV talking about, well, damn, I wish that was me. I don't know. It is you. Everything is fine. Nine of Cups. See, the thing about it is you can't romanticize divine union. It ain't shit romantic about it, y'all. It is not. It is life-changing, and it is purpose-driven. You will have romantic moments, right? But it is not that shit y'all see on TV. Because mind you, that movie go off in 2 hours, and then people got real lives, right? So what you got to understand is when you see these stories on TV and about love and all of that, yeah, for people who don't have no purpose in their life. But if you are a king and a queen, that means you have purpose in your life, and that fairy tale shit don't happen. It's about purpose and planning. Three of Wands, right? It's about purpose and planning. And somebody had to release the subconscious fears that they were holding on to. See, the Moon, Four of Pentacles, somebody was holding on to it, and it was stopping you guys. Somebody, y'all haven't had sex in a minute. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. Because somebody is over here holding on to their subconscious fears of a lack mentality, y'all. The Moon card, Four of Pentacles, somebody is holding on to a lack mentality, a scarcity mindset. And because of that, you guys can't even plan to move forward. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. If you ain't moving forward, the wand ain't wanding, you don't know what's going on, child. Right? But you finna get justice. You finna get justice, somebody. So if you felt a distance between you and your person, or y'all are in separation, or you felt this, some type of disconnect, right? Especially in the passion with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Something's going to be balanced out here. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody, you finna find out what happened, and we finna find out together, because you know I'm finna clarify. Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords. Someone has gained some type of clarity about some type of deception, y'all. Hold on, let me clear some of this so we can get into this second part of the message, y'all. If you've gotten this far in my live, y'all, thank you so much for joining the live. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up as you come in. All right, I appreciate any of the super thanks or give super chats, whatever the hell you call them. Y'all know I don't go live a lot on TikTok, so I don't know the terminology, but I appreciate when y'all guys when y'all send me gifts. All right. I also did post, y'all, the 2026 readings are available. You can book your 12-month forecast for 2026. I did publish that today on the website. I'm going to keep the Nine of Cups and everything is fine out too, Divine Feminine, because I feel like there's a message for you here. But I want to clarify the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. There's definitely some type of deception, and I feel like it's being exposed under this full moon in Gemini. See, full moon in Gemini is about communication, and I feel like with the Seven of Swords and Ace of Swords, somebody, you're going to get some type of communication about what's been taking place in the background. Yeah, let's see what this energy is. We're gonna put this here too. All right, let's see. What is this? What's the Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords? Divine Masculine is at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, and the Ancestors, child. I just saw the Ancestors card and Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, Ancestors. Yeah, this is a message for somebody. There's been some type of deception. Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And I feel like it's on the Divine Masculine side because the Ancestors are coming out with Divine Masculine. What is this energy? All right, what is this Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords? There's been some type of deception. Distant future, child, is in a reverse. You about to find this out, y'all. This is exposure under the full moon. That's what this is. It's, look, distant future is in a reverse. You about to find this out now. Like, this ain't even something that's going to take long. Something is being exposed, and it's something that your ancestors needed you to know, or this Divine Masculine to know, so that you guys can move forward, is what I'm hearing God say. Yeah, don't fucking play with me, the Jezebel spirit. I keep telling y'all, Jezebel is just out here in these streets with this full moon. Controlling ass people, y'all. 97 or 36 could be 36 could be significant. I heard somebody was trying to control your person with a spirit of lust. Don't play with me. Third party and animosity. Because haters, y'all. Because why? Because they haters. Right? Because they haters. Right? So what you got to understand, somebody that's third party, there's a controlling third party feminine energy. Could be more than one, y'all, because these look like different people, y'all, and they mad. This same person right here who is animosity is the same person in this picture right here. Someone is mad. What is this animosity with the third party situation? Chakras. They're mad because the Divine Masculine is actually a Divine Masculine. See, I told you somebody was going through their own awakening. When the Fool card came out, y'all, your person is at the beginning of their spiritual awakening. They are on the journey. What does that mean? When you get on the journey to, right, yourself coming into union with you, you align your chakra systems. When you align your chakra systems, you become the Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, but then you will make people mad. Somebody is upset literally because of the alignment of your person, though. Literally because someone is becoming more aligned and following what it is that the ancestors wanted them to do. Yeah. This person, your Divine Masculine has gone through a lot of emotional pain when it comes to women around them. Like, it's multiple people here, and it all seems to be feminine energy, and it's left this Divine Masculine in a lot of emotional pain. Someone could have come from a single parent home. 32 or 23 could be significant. 1979 could be significant. Yeah, see, this is someone who's surrounded by karmic masculine. I heard toxic masculinity as well. I'm talking about jealous women, karmic masculine energy. This is a Divine Masculine who has balanced their chakras. They're coming in as the King of Wands and the Fool. So this is someone who is awakening or awakened, but they do have a spirit of lust or people around them who want to control the narrative of what it is that they're doing with their life. This is a Divine Masculine who's experienced a lot of emotional pain. Somebody could have dread. Someone could be 37. Yeah, karmic feminine and karmic masculine coming out back to back. I told you, this is someone who has a lot of haters in the midst, child. A lot of haters, animosity. And it causes this Divine Masculine a lot of emotional pain. Why? Because if you are a true Divine Masculine, that means you feel. That means you have intuition. That means you also have feelings. This is someone who's in a lot of emotional pain. Someone's favorite color could be blue. Yeah, and here you go, divine feminine. Sure, divine feminine. What's divine feminine? Ooh, child. All right, we got evil eye in the reverse, community in the reverse, and jealousy and envy. See, whatever this jealous, envious person sending to you is not even working. And it's like they're trying to get other people involved. Like community in the reverse, it's like it's not working, but they want to try to get other people involved in this emotional pain simply because we got what, y'all? A divine feminine and a divine masculine. And I feel like this is a what? Ancestor union. See, what had to take place here was that you, divine feminine, had to align yourself first. And that's why it's the journey to self. If you want your person to heal from emotional pain, you got to align yourself. Right? If you want them to be set free from karmic feminine energy, mothers, family, Jezebel spirit, you have to align yourself. Why? Because you attract who you are. And if you know who your person is, y'all are in union, y'all in separation. I don't care what y'all in, you know it's your person, so you don't have to worry about them. You got to worry about you. Align yourself, and when you align yourself, the ancestors will bring everything else together. Somebody, you're getting it, but you got a lot of jealous people, and they're trying to stop other people. Like with community in the reverse, it's like people could be spreading negativity to stop others from even believing in what it is that y'all are building. But it's all karmic energy, karmic masculine and karmic feminine, and y'all know we in the shadow of retrograde. These are things that's been cleared out. Somebody, this could be a couple. Yeah, this could be a couple. I got Ice Queen and Mature Woman out here. This could definitely be some type of karmic couple, right? This could have been a third party situation, or maybe somebody tried to put you in a third party situation. If you could have been dealing with someone in the past, they could have tried to put you in a third party situation. And now that you over here with your divine feminine, divine masculine, people are upset, y'all. All of this is exposure of multiple people. What's Ice Queen with Mature Woman? Too many. Hold on, y'all. What's Ice Queen with Mature Woman? Thank you, Chastity. What's Ice Queen with Mature Woman? Child thief. Somebody could find out that they got thieves in their family. Y'all, I feel like this came out. Was this on TikTok when we did the live? Or did I record a message like this today? Yeah, girl, imprisonment is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody, I feel like your person could be protecting you from some stuff that's going on. I got thief and imprisonment. And this is coming up on feminine energy, y'all. There could be some older woman or feminine energy that's literally going to jail or has stolen from this person. Like somebody, I'm telling you, this is exposure. Why? Because it's the full moon in Gemini, y'all, and it's the end of 2025. And 2025 is the year of the snake. Everything has to be exposed in this year in order for you to clear the karma and move into 2026. And this karmic clearing, y'all, is taking place before the winter solstice. Before the 21st, stuff is being exposed, y'all. And I feel like you're dealing with someone, or this could be you, take it how it resonates, where the Jezebel spirit is being exposed, because that's what's stealing people's happiness. That's what's keeping people bound. It's the spirit of control and jealousy of other people. The control and jealousy of other people. And someone is now beginning to understand that the emotional pain that they have is because people don't want to see them rise. I got rising star in the reverse. Somebody just doesn't want you or your person to achieve what it is that you're achieving. And it's causing this divine masculine a lot of emotional pain. But let me tell you why. Yeah, real love. Let me tell you why, though. Because a lot of times, men, for whatever reason, they don't want to admit the truth about family. Like women, we do. We just be like, okay, well, people crazy, whatever. But it's like that loyalty thing. You know how they always say a dog's a man's best friend because dogs are so loyal? Well, let's be clear. Most men are real loyal like that too, and they be loyal to the wrong people. It's like you're not loyal to the one who loyal to you, but then you loyal to people who want to talk shit about you. It's insane, but it's true, y'all. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. What y'all have is real love, but this is someone who's been in a lot of emotional pain. Look, abundance, gift. That's you. That's your energy, queen. Abundance, gift. See, you bring in a lot of abundance to this person's life. You are a gift to this person. But this is someone who's been in a lot of emotional pain because of the people in their life. It's just jealousy, it's animosity. Somebody don't want to see y'all together, especially with rising star in the reverse. It's like with this person being with you will automatically allow them to rise to a new level. And people just don't want to see y'all happy. Bliss is in the reverse, literally. See, this is your divine pathway. At the bottom of the deck is pathway. And with this being a part of the divine pathway, what you got to understand, y'all, is not about relationships. Like, we talk about relationships because that's a 3D reality of the life that we live. Ain't nobody trying to stop your relationship. Let's be clear. They're trying to stop your destiny. And when you are with your person that God has you to designated to be with, that's a part of your destiny. That's a part of your path. And when you understand that these people ain't trying to sabotage your relationship, but steal your destiny, you will stop acting so callous about it. And you'll take control of your life. And you will stop letting people interfere, because you are literally giving people permission to swap destinies with you, because you just want to be talking about his mama them crazy. And what you need to be doing is asking him when you gonna grow the fuck up and stop letting them control you. Priest is here and concern is in the reverse. So I feel like God is saying you don't have to be concerned about this though, because you do have a priest. And see, a lot of times you just have to give them time enough to see what's going on. Somebody, you got a whole priest. God is saying you ain't got to be concerned. Don't even be worried. Yeah, a gift in abundance. See, the inheritance that God has for you is a gift, because you are a gift. And when you understand that you are a gift to people, to everyone you come in contact with, you don't ever have to question your abundance. And that's why you just continue to be the gift that keeps on giving. That's what I just heard, right? Somebody, you continue to be the gift that keeps on giving. Why? Because your abundance is a gift and it's tied to who you are. And it could be somebody tied to your gifts. Somebody, you can have spiritual gifts or something that's going to lead you to a lot of money. God is saying you don't even have to be worried. Why? Because I told you, I'm going to clarify for you, Queen. You got 9 of Cups and everything is fine. God is saying again, you don't have to worry. You dealing with a priest. And when you dealing with a priest, concern is in the reverse. You don't have to worry. See, one thing about my king is I don't know what the hell he be having going on back there, because I ain't got time for it. And I'm not even going to ask him and he ain't going to bring it to me. When you have a priest, you don't have to worry. But you do have to understand underlying what's taking place. Why? So you know how to pray. Start praying against the Jezebel spirit instead of feeding the energy, talking about, yeah, and I done told him don't be going to his mama to them house. Don't tell him nothing. Don't ever tell somebody not to go to their mama house. You just pray in the background. And when they get ready to start the car won't start and it ain't going. Shit. Right? You got to outsmart them, y'all. What you doing? You a whole earth angel. Did you forgot? And you got a nice guy, y'all. Somebody, you an earth angel with a nice guy. You got a whole priest here. You just had to remember, though, to allow them to deal with the foolishness that's taking place in the background. All right? What else? Yeah, child, stop playing. Divine Feminine, you ain't got to worry about nothing, child. You finna be traveling. That thing say rich girl and travel. Rich girl and travel. Let me see what this full moon is bringing into you, and then we're going to get some oracle messages from your person. So again, for you, Divine Feminine, we got the 9 of Cups and everything is fine. I don't feel like you really need to be worried about anything right now, because that's just who you are. See, Divine Feminine, this is the last few weeks of the year. You in receiving mode. When I tell you, y'all, I ain't even working the last part of the month. I ain't doing nothing this month of December other than CPE and my readings and walking in my purpose with y'all. I ain't doing no damn work. It's the last 3 weeks of the month. Fuck no. My company will be okay. It runs itself. Right? I will be right here. Because I understand what 9 of Cups and everything is, right? I understand what 9 of Cups and everything is fine is. I don't have to worry about that crazy stuff, y'all. And that's where you need to be. Why? Because 6 of Wands. See, you need to recognize when God is saying, you know what, it's just time for you to rest. 9 of Wands. You don't even have to worry about that. You're going to get the offer that you want. Knight of Cups is here. You just had to allow your person some time because they needed to change their perspective. You already know, High Priestess, that your person is on your path, y'all. See, this is the Page of Wands is your life path, your purpose. But I told you, this is someone who is just beginning to understand their purpose, right? And because of that, it may take them a little bit more time. You are to follow your intuition because somebody is transforming, y'all. King of Swords is behind that with the 3 of Swords. See, somebody had to heal, y'all. I'm telling you, the transformation was in this person's heart space. Remember, the 4 of Cups came out. This is someone who was not open to love. They literally had to dip down into their heart space and heal. You created a tower in this person's life, but the tower was to complete the cycles that they found themselves in. Why? Because you're the Emperor. Stop playing. No fear. Why are we afraid? You ain't got to be afraid, queens. You don't have to be afraid. That fighting is done. Like, no more fighting, y'all. No more fighting. You don't have to. See, this is, again, the last quarter of the year for Divine Feminine is receiving mode. You done passed the test, y'all. You have passed every test that has been thrown your way this year. It is receiving mode. You don't even have time to care about what they got going on, because you know that you are in union with you. Union starts within. And when the Divine Feminine realizes that she is in union with herself, then your person will also do what? See that as well. That's how you magnetize your person in. Is magnetic authenticity is what I call it. Being authentically happy. Not telling yourself you happy, not pretending you happy, but checking their social media. Not saying I'm okay, I detached, but then you over here still biting your fingernails and your stomach in knots. Let me tell you something. If your stomach is in knots every time your phone ding, then you haven't detached. I'm sorry to tell you, but you have not. Right? If your phone ding and you get this knot in your stomach to see if it's this person who you haven't heard from, then you haven't detached. You just keep telling yourself that. But guess what? God already knows that, and that's why it's not coming together. You got to release. The neighbors know my name, Trey Songz, shit. Right? Somebody, you got to let it go. Yeah. And you have to allow the transition, though, y'all. Everything is a transition. So for you, Divine Feminine, with this 9 of Cups and everything is fine, all of this is just teaching you to recognize that you winning. Why? Because it's a part of your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune. This is all a part of your destiny, and you already understand that. Don't play 10 of Pentacles. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Stop playing. You know that this is coming together for you. So sometimes I feel like, because you get in the 9 of Wands energy, determined, right, to see it through, you can sometimes get in your head. You got a King of Swords here, y'all, that's going through some type of transformation of their heart so that they can understand what it is to truly step into their heart space. Let's get some oracle messages from your person, y'all. How y'all doing, y'all? Make sure y'all join me in the morning on TikTok, y'all. We'll be live in the morning on TikTok, somewhere between the 7 o'clock hour, probably 7:17, 7:27, child, somewhere in the 7 a.m. We'll be on until at least about 9. All right, at least until about 9. You know, I've been using this deck lately. Let me see what comes out of this one. I've been liking this one. I use this one a lot for y'all personal readings. When I did the soulmate special, that special is going on, y'all, until the end of the year. All right, if you still want to get your love reading before the end of the year, that's still 50% off. And then, like I said, I did load the 2026 forecast readings. Those are $150 because you get one card for every month. All 12 months 2026 forecast. And then I will clarify briefly each one. It ain't gonna be a detailed reading for all 12 months of your life. That ain't about to happen. But I will give you the overall energy for every 12 month, as well as a brief description of what it is that God is saying you could expect. All right, independence. I love it. Your person says, I want my freedom to be my own person right now. If you have ever heard that statement, that's actually a good statement, y'all. I've heard Divine Masculine say that all the time. This is a good statement. This is at the point when they begin to understand that they have to mature and grow up, y'all. See, this statement here is a statement of independence. It's not a statement of I don't want to be with you. It's not a statement of you ain't the person I want to be with. This is a statement of I want my freedom to be my own person right now. And see, for Divine Feminine, as soon as somebody say that, your feelings hurt because you're like, well, dang, you just don't want to be with me. No, that is not what that means. That means that you got a real king, y'all. Real kings want to feel free. They don't want to feel like somebody nagging them. They don't want to feel like somebody looking over their shoulder. They don't want any of that. They want their independence. They don't need no mama, y'all. And that's what we have to understand. The world has taught y'all that men are needy and they need you to nurture them. No, not a real king. A real king don't need that. They want their independence. They want to know that you're going to be there. They're going to be there for you, but don't nobody have time to manage your emotions and theirs. So that's why independence is required. This is someone who they value their independence, and you have to know who you're dealing with, y'all. Not everybody is like that, but some are. And if you're dealing with a king who values their independence, then they don't want to be up under you 24/7. And if you need somebody up under you 24/7, then that person isn't for you. Fears. All right, it says this connection is too intense and I am afraid. So your person is afraid of the intensity, and that's one of the things too. Your person could even be afraid of your independence, right? Queens are highly independent. And again, if you were born in this matrix ass world, they tell you that women are needy. So if you meet a queen who isn't needy and they don't need you, the first thing they do is second guess their place in your life, right? But don't nobody need that. Everybody should be independent. A queen don't need to depend on you, and kings don't need you dependent on them. Everyone needs to be independent. Nobody wants to lose their independence. And that's what's wrong with the world. Women in the 20s, 60s, hell, women yesterday, shit, get married and lose your independence. Then your life became his life, and now 20 years later, you mad because you felt like you gave up your life. But who asked you to give up your life, y'all? Stop. Ain't nobody ask you to give up your life. Being in a relationship does not mean you give up your life. Someone feels like they couldn't meet your expectations. It says, I can't give you what you want or need right now. All right, despair. Yeah, your person is really lost. They don't even know how they got to where they are right now because of their own fears. You know what I'm picturing, y'all? I'm picturing somebody that was literally like adamant about their alone time, adamant about not wanting to be around, adamant. Well, somebody understands that they were wrong, y'all. This is why this person feels lost. Because what you got to understand is that your body craves partnership. You're not made in this world to be alone. That's why it's two of every damn thing. That's why you need a man and a woman. I don't care what type of relationship you in, but you need a sperm and a seed, an egg and sperm to create. So you still need two to create anything. And if this is somebody who talking about where they're to the point where their independence is almost like a control mechanism, right? A safeguard. That's what I'm hearing. Like somebody spends a lot of time alone because that's where they or how they feel safe, but it's almost a false sense of reality because this person is still in despair. They can spend all the time. You could give this person all the independence they want and their ass is still going to be lost because what they're looking for is on the inside. That's what this is. And I'm so lost. How did I get in this situation? This person could have asked you for freedom, asked you for independence, and then when you gave it to them, they looking at you like, well, where you went? Well, shit, you asked for your freedom, so I gave it to you. Right? That's what I'm hearing somebody say. But it says it doesn't feel right for us to be together right now. This person is struggling. This person is struggling. I'm hearing a double-minded man is unstable in all their ways. Yeah, because this person lacks confidence. That's why it's this back and forth energy. That's why this is back and forth energy. Somebody feels like they're not enough. Look, it says, I lack confidence and I do not feel I am good enough for you. But this is someone who I don't feel like they struggle. They want to be with you, then they don't want to be with you. They want to be with you, they do want to be with you. They absolutely want to be with you, but then they scared. And more than anything, they don't feel like they can meet your expectations. This is somebody who will distance themselves from you on purpose just because they don't feel like they can meet your expectations, but it's almost like they give up trying. Well, what I tell you, the Fool came out too, though, y'all. Transformation. Somebody is transforming. It's 747, y'all. 7 is spirituality. 4 is foundation. Somebody now wants to set a foundation rooted in God is what I'm hearing. See, four of wands, you got to have stability. Right? You gotta your union has to be rooted in something, whether it's spiritual beliefs. Like I love Virginia because her DM, they got their little flower thing. So they got plants and they water plants. Like it's something that should root you and your person together. I don't care if it's journaling, like it should be something. And whatever this is, you have to find what is the root of the connection between you and your person. Something is transforming in this person's life. A lot, child. I don't make it up. That thing say awakening. Transformation, awakening. I am understanding my role in life and becoming my true authentic self. But what did I just tell you, Divine Feminine? See, you become magnetic when you become your true authentic self. And that's why I tell you, you don't have to hold in your feelings. You don't have to take somebody's breadcrumbs. You can absolutely tell people what you want, what you require, and you don't, and that's it. Like you don't compromise. This is what I desire. If you can't give that to me right now, I understand it. But guess what? I can't give nothing to you right now. See, the only time you feel slighted in relationships is when you give more than the other person. But let me tell you, reciprocity is real. You give me a penny, you get one. You give me $1, you get $1. You give me $2, you might get 2. But you don't give me $2 and I give you 100. That's stupid. And the only time you, Divine Feminine, become upset is because they're giving you $2 and you were giving them 100. And you over here talking, well, I'm giving way more. Take your money back, child. Give me my change. Shit, if it costs $2, I'm giving you 20. I'm gonna need 18 back, and I want my change. Stop playing. Somebody, your person is awakening. They're going through a transformation. I don't make it up. Reunion. Somebody, your person coming back. If y'all are in separation, it says, I have thought about it and I'd like to see you again. Girl, stop playing. Somebody say, you are beautiful. Beauty. I'm hearing Beauty by Drew Hill, right? That song could be significant. Beauty. Someone loves your beauty, child. They are highly attracted to you. Stop, child. That thing said you are beautiful inside and out. No one can compare to you. Y'all, if you take your love from me, I'll go crazy. That's your channel song. This person ain't trying to let you go. But what you have to understand is this too, right? When you understand who you are, queen, that you are beautiful and you're beautiful inside and out, what does that do? It teaches your person how to treat you. You set the standard because you the queen. They don't get to set the standard of what they're going to give you. You set the standard by what you take or what you accept. I'm not going to accept your breadcrumbs. I will give you 0 before you give me 2, right? So you got to understand it starts with you. All right, let's get some advice, and then I'm going to get my divine feminine messages as I end out. But let me get you some advice first, and then I'll get divine. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get advice, and then I'm going to pull a few from the Twin Flame Ascension deck to see what we have or what you guys can expect to come in with this full moon in Gemini. All right, I hope to see you guys in the morning on TikTok. I'll be live on TikTok, like I said, between 7 and 27. All right, probably about 7:27 a.m. I'll be on to probably about 10:10 or a little after 9, child. Who knows? What is the advice? I'm just trying to, hold on, y'all. Trying to shuffle. Cards flying out. All right, what is the advice? All right, what is the advice? All right, we got, shit me. I told you this person won't let you go. That thing say engagement. Okay, I told you somebody's going through a transformation and an awakening and got reunion. And your advice, child, is engagement. It says your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. You got to be optimistic and remember, divine feminine, your card was everything is fine in the 9 of cups. Again, when you are in receiving mode, queens, God is going to give you, right? Receiving mode means that you are now open to receive and you finna get it. Somebody, you finna get everything you want. You just had to be optimistic. Yeah. Absolutely. Equal reciprocity, not a dictatorship. Can't nobody dictate if you don't take it, right? If you going to give me breadcrumbs and I don't take your breadcrumbs, and guess what? You can have them breadcrumbs back. So absolutely, right? Equal reciprocity, not a dictatorship. I love that, Ebony. So somebody, you got to be optimistic. It says, keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Remember, I said magnetic authenticity. Authenticity is magnetic, y'all. People, y'all be on my TikToks. Y'all see how many people we have on TikTok? People love me because I'm authentic. And that shit is magnetic because you know what the hell you gonna get with me, right? It's authenticity and it makes you magnetic. All right, be optimistic. All right, third party situation. I told you, remember that third party came out. It is people in the background that are causing major disturbances in this. It says other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. And I be telling y'all, third parties ain't always love people. It's your damn family, right? Be present, y'all. It says be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. What is that again, y'all? The law of attraction. You got to be present for what it is that you want. Presence means that you present for yourself. You're not present for that person. You ain't answering the phone every time they call. You ain't running behind them. You're learning how to be present for yourself. I feel like my neck hurt today. I'm going to get a massage. I feel like I just want to buy me a nice outfit. I'm going to go to the mall. Whatever it is that you want to do, be present for yourself. Everything else will come. Express your love. It says it's important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. And see, that's another thing with divine feminine. A lot of times you will hold back your emotions because you're waiting on this person to speak up. But you have to create a safe space for what it is that you desire. Because let me tell you something. If you ain't open up and express your feelings to your person and you mad at them because they ain't opening up to you, you set the tone. Have you opened up? What's the sounds of love making? Somebody, you need to get a little louder in the bedroom. That's your song, the sounds of love making, Tyrese. I don't know. Hey, that thing say express your love now. Somebody might want you to be a little more expressive. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stop playing. Somebody might want you to be a little expressive. Okay. So if you feeling at a distance with your person, the reunion is here. All right. It says distance and then reunion. Right. So sometimes you need that separation, y'all. Sometimes you need that distance so that you could understand what is best for you, and then that gives your person space. I tell you, you don't have to go into separation when you're on a twin flame journey. I ain't never been in separation, but I know how to give my person space. He knows how to give me space, and you need that space to grow. All right, make the effort. Make the effort. This love is worth taking risk. You are called to move forward. All right, let's get a few of these twin flame ascension cards. Not everybody is on a twin flame journey. If you identify with being on a twin flame journey, then let me see what's taking place in the energy right quick for that. All right, so let's see what that is. And then, like I said, meet me guys tomorrow morning on TikTok. I'll be back live here on Tuesday. I'm just going to keep my Tuesday night live on YouTube. So our next live will be next week. Now, you know me, I'm liable to pop in anytime. So, you know, I'll always try to make a posting or something before I go live. But I am posting more readings, y'all, on my Queen of Queens light workers. I really want to ramp that channel up really good because I'm getting more into the messages for my light workers. Everything ain't about damn love, y'all, because let me tell you, you can't get to your person until you get to you. So you need to be on my Queen of Queens light workers to get yourself together so that you can become magnetic for your person. You can't become magnetic when you still trying to put back together the fragments of your soul, child. All right, twin flames, what we got going on? Awareness, all right? Awareness is taking place for my twin flames this week. It says awareness. Crystal clear vision. What did I tell y'all? What was it? The Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords came out. I told y'all 2025 is the year of the snake, and we ain't got but about 3 more weeks left in the month, child. It's exposure. Everything is becoming clear. Crystal clear vision is what's taking place within the collective. Y'all about to see is what I just heard, child. Stop playing. Yeah, crystal clear vision. Crystal clear vision. What else we got, y'all? Yeah, this came out earlier, y'all. So I'm actually posting a message, and this came out earlier for my divine feminine. I think that message may go out sometime this week, but it's the clearing karma, kundalini activation, this clearing. And that came out for the divine feminine twin on the message I channeled earlier. Right, there's a clearing of karmic relationships is at the bottom. See, divine feminine, you may be having people from your past come up in your dreams, whatever it is, because you're clearing out karmic relationships, releasing the past. But that's for both feminine and masculine. That's what's taking place, right? That's what's taking place, and you have to be aware, because sometimes you'll be feeling anxiety and you wondering what's going on. Child, no, it's the releasing of the past. But guess what, y'all? When you get ready to release something, it comes up, right? It comes up. And that's why you have to understand, people start coming up. You start getting random ass messages and people stalking you online because they feel, y'all. See, this energetic shift that's taking place in the twin flame collective has solidified your union. If you in union with your person right now, it ain't going backwards, y'all. And everybody knows that. People who follow the twin flame journey know that this winter solstice is solidified the union. And if you are with your person, there is no going back. And many of your exes, they can feel it. And when I say in union, it don't mean that y'all laid up next together going out to the movies. It means that you're aware of your person. Awareness. You are aware of your person. They are aware of you. You guys have committed to doing the work and doing it together, however long it takes. You're in union. Right, you're in union. And what's taking place is a clearing of karma and the kundalini activation of karmic relationships. Why? Because when you have shared yourself with other people, you have to clear and purge that. Kundalini activation is sacral energy, y'all. That's sexual energy. So you slept with people and you've been with other people. Of course, everyone has. That has to be cleared out so that you can enter into union pure and whole. Let me tell you something. If you're in union with your person, I bet y'all ain't had much sex, because that's what it's supposed to be, y'all. You're supposed to be clearing out. The next time you and your person is intimate after this December 4th full moon is new. It's completely new. It's not even the same, y'all. All right? Karmic relationships, releasing the past. All of this is ascension. All of it is ascension, and they can sense it, Kyra. They absolutely sense it. Why? Because they sense your transformation. See, transformation is energy. Y'all, when you sleep with people, you share energy. Think about it now. If you slept with other people, you share energy with these people. It ain't just your divine masculine. Let's be clear. Any masculine that you have shared energy with has the ability to still sense and feel your energy until it is completely released and purged. And that is absolutely what's taking place. Transformation, battle of the head versus the heart. Battle of the head versus the heart. They can feel the energetic transformation that's taking place. And when you understand that, that's why they asses be coming out the woodwork stalking you and shit, y'all. And it's crazy, y'all, because they be, my exes stalk me on my TikTok. They be popping up on the screen, y'all. I be channeling like I don't see nobody. Because it's stupid. It's like, why are you watching me? For me to call you out? Yeah, because look, receive the gift. See, people know that you were a gift, y'all. And when they were not receptive of the gift that you are, and then God has now given you the gift to someone else, your real king or your real queen, yeah, they can sense it, y'all. That's the holy grail. Right? It's like drinking out of the Holy Grail. They can absolutely feel it. So they can feel their whole life coming to an end. Yeah, because the Merkaba activation has taken place, and then you are now at reunion. What did I say? Don't play. Reunion. That's it, y'all. Reconciling differences. See, that's what reunion is. The only thing that you are doing is reconciling the internal differences of you and your person. That's what it is. Reunion is that, just reconciling the differences to get to stable frequency, right? All you're doing is stabilizing the frequency between both of you guys. And it's literally ascension, right? So you just got to stay grounded, right? Stay shielded and stay protected. So that's why I tell you guys, when we read the energy about karmics and karmic family and all of that, it's fun, it's great, but you better be praying, because the information I'm giving you is letting you know the spiritual attacks that are taking place on your relationship, on your union, and in your or your person's life. So it's for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, it's funny until it ain't, right? Which means that you need to take the information and do something with it. Journal it, right? Ground yourself, shield and protect your union, because there's an activation that's taking place so that you guys can reconcile the differences and come into union. All right, y'all. So I've had an awesome time with y'all this evening. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the live. Of course, I'll be on, like I said, TikTok in the morning for my regular time, y'all. For our Wednesday TikTok, I will be back here on next Tuesday unless I decide otherwise. Of course, personal readings are open and available only on my website. Can you book? There are 2 that I keep pinned, right? Those are the ones that are on special right now. Don't forget to purchase your ebook too, guys. And I actually have hard copies of the book coming, because see, y'all, my ebook is a journal. It writes, like, you have lines, journal prompts, questions you write every day. So the ebook actually has questions, things that you were supposed to ask yourself every day. It's 31-day manual to harvest, right? It's called Health, Wealth, and Spirituality. So the ebooks are available on the website, but I do have hard copies coming. The publishers are working on them now, because I know some people like books and they actually like to write. Like, I like to highlight stuff and write stuff and all of that. So as soon as those are available, the hard copies, then I'll load those to the website. Thank you guys so much. Any questions for me? We kind of hanging out. Y'all got any questions? I'm sitting here looking at the chat. You need the hard copy. I'm a hard copy type of person too. I am. I like to highlight stuff and make notes, and it's a journal. I mean, you could print it out, but how many people really print ebooks and then write on it? Some people do. So like I said, if you want it now, the ebook is available on the website. It's only $17.17. Now the hard copy book is gonna have to be a little more expensive because I gotta cover shipping. All right, but those will be in the next few weeks. You can't wait to book the 12-month one. Yes. I had a couple people book that 12-month one last year. Every month it's been spot on. Especially what I need. She calls me every month. It's spot on. Yeah, I like that too, Chastity. That's me. You know, I'm old school. I be highlighting stuff, making notes, child. I've been went and put some little papers and index cards in between it, and writing and all of that. So I love it, y'all. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Let me know. Again, if y'all don't need anything from me, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for all of the gifts that you sent tonight. And you know, I see y'all on live in the morning. Y'all my crew, y'all. Y'all my crew. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. A payment plan for the 12 month. I'm gonna see how I can figure that out, because I know that that is expensive, but I think there is a way for when you check out, and I'm gonna play with it tomorrow, because I think when you check out and you choose PayPal, you can choose PayPal like pay as you go or something. But let me see if it's a way for me to do like Klarna or Affirm or something like that. So I'll play with my website tomorrow and see if I can do like a pay over time thing. Because, I know it's the holidays, child, and $150. For some people, it's real easy. For some people, not so much. And I respect that. Absolutely. Right. So if I can't figure it out, then I know that I can do it through my firm. I have ways to take payment methods other than this. So even if I have to set it up manually, I can. But I'd rather try to figure out a way for you guys to just break out the payment. So as soon as yeah, PayPal does. Thank you, Kyra. That's what I thought. So, yeah, PayPal offers 4 payments. Yes. And see, you guys know I use PayPal for my back end. So when you click on it to check out, it should ask you if you want the payment plan. If for whatever reason you can't, y'all, then just email me directly, the Lady Empath 1111 at Gmail, and tell me you having problems. But I think with PayPal, you can choose the 4 and break it up into $25 payments or whatever it is. Hey y'all, in January too, we're gonna do an event here in Orlando. It's called Get Rid of That Damn Vision Board. It's called Tossing the Vision Board, child. We are not doing vision boards in 2026. We are stabilizing our frequency. So it's called Toss the Vision Board. I think it's going to be January the 11th here in Orlando. So anybody that's close to me, if y'all want to come down, I'm giving y'all the date early. Me and Brittany, my cousin who does my social media, we booked the location today. So it's going to be an in-person event January 11th. It's called Toss the Vision Board, child. We're going to sit around. We're going to talk about frequency plans for 2026 that don't include no damn vision board. Child, you can't get no vision board. What are you visioning for yourself if you don't know who you are, y'all? People doing vision boards all the time, and that shit don't ever go nowhere because you don't know who you are. So we're going to discover who we are first before you can do a vision board. So that's going to be here, y'all, in Orlando, the weekend, whatever that. It's a Sunday, I believe. Yeah, it's a Sunday. So even if you come in town that weekend, let me know, y'all. We'll make a whole weekend out of it, right? We can meet for dinner or something on a Friday night, do something, hang out Saturday, and then do our little toss the vision board thing on Sunday. You know me, I'll make a whole weekend out of it as long as I get enough of y'all that's gonna come in town. So let me know, all of y'all that's close to me, y'all got my email address. Matter of fact, I'll create a RSVP, right? You don't have to pay anything because this is just a weekend of us getting together, but I am gonna do a RSVP weekend, right? So that way I can get at least an approximate number of people in case we need to get a bigger venue, because we have put a reservation on a really nice spot. Y'all know I'm an earthy girl, so it has like an outdoor patio, and y'all know January in Florida, it ain't half cold, child. We live in Florida, don't play. I don't know though, y'all. We heard we might actually have a winter this time, child, so we'll see. All right, y'all, let me start running my mouth. So I would definitely send that out. Anyone that can make it, I would absolutely love to see you guys in January. All right, y'all. Love and light, y'all, as always. The Lady Empath 1111.